I bought the most viral fishing items from Temu. And today we're gonna be unboxing them, testing them out, and seeing if we can catch some big fish. Whoa! Oh, we have a turtle! Look at this. Oh! Oh, I'm on! Oh my God, I have a fish. There's a good chance someone or something is about to get injured. Wow! Oh, we're on! We're hooked up! What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, we have a fun one because we have a massive bag right here full of some viral items from Temu, who is sponsoring today's video. And we're gonna test them out today and see if they work, if they're any good, and if they can catch us some big fish. So if you guys have never heard of Temu, it's actually pretty viral within itself, but it is basically a shopping place that you can go to. You can download the app, you can go on the website, and they have a ton of items on there for really good prices. Plus, they hooked you guys up with a little discount that you can go and use if you go down below in the description, download the app, and use code DUY2656. And that will get you guys a free $100 coupon bundle that you can use on the app. And if you are a new user to the app, you can get any single item for $1. So there is a ton of deals, a ton of cool stuff, and we got a bunch of viral products that we're gonna be testing out today. So let's go ahead, let's crack open this bag, and let's see what's inside. Wow, that was loud. We have a massive bag full of some really cool products that I've seen a little bit of, and other stuff that I think could just go viral and be a really big help. So let's see what we have inside this bag, and let's go try it out, because why not? All right, starting off the top, you can probably see it sticking out the bag. We have a fish trap. This thing is actually really cool. It was only $6.32, and watch this. Whoa, look at this thing. We have a full functional fish trap. Ho! Think of how many fish I can trap in this. Look at this. This is crazy. If you were looking for an easy way to catch some bait, you just found it. Look at this thing. I'm hyped for this, actually. I've never owned a fish trap until now. All right, next up, we have something that is actually extremely cool. This right here is an advent calendar with fishing lures inside. Super sick. Look at this thing. Oh, it even says Merry Christmas on the other side. It's got fishing lures on there too. Look at that. Oh, I'm hyped. So I've been seeing these on social media everywhere, so I decided we have to try one out. And the cool thing about this one is it was only $12.59. So if you guys don't know, in the past, I have bought every single fishing kit from Temu, and everybody loved them. So we got lots of fishing kits. I mean, these are actually super cool because there is so much tackle inside of these things, and they are actually a really good price, especially for how much you get inside. This fishing kit right here is loaded full of all kinds of lures, and the cool thing about it is it only costed $5.33. And we didn't just get one. We have another one. It's filled with a bunch of different items. Check that out. We got another one, which is a little bit smaller, but it has a bunch of lures inside. Then we have this one with a bunch of soft plastics inside, which is really cool. Oh, look at these. These right here are fish grippers. So you catch the fish, grip it, and then guess what? It can't flop around and put a hook in you like it did last time. That sounds like a good $3.49 purchase to not get a fish to hook you or spine you. So I'm kind of digging these. Next up, we have one of our cooler items. This is a credit card sized survival and fishing tool, which is actually very cool. And we're gonna test this thing out for sure later because it has a ton of features. I'm excited for this next item. This thing is super cool. I know that they've had an ad seen on TV product for this. I've seen it in a bunch of places. This right here is a pocket rod. Look at this thing. It literally folds up. I mean, that looks so sick. And for $20.29, this is not a bad deal because this thing is gonna be very cool. Speaking of cool, I have another cool item. This right here is a fishing reel that attaches to your wrist. So I'm gonna be fishing like Spider-Man today, throwing around lures. Wow. And catching them. It's gonna be sick. But this thing was $16.78, and I'm just gonna give you guys a little sneak peek because this thing is super cool, and I'm pretty excited for this. Now, as fishermen, we can never have enough tools. So right here for $2.70, you can get yourself some scissors to cut some braid, cut some line, and like I said, you can never have enough of these. Right here inside this box, we have 8 liftless crankbaits, which are originally around $6, $7. But these right here were $12.41 for 8 of them, which is a great deal. Temu is known for selling in bulk and selling it at a really good price. So like our fishing kits, this thing is packed full of lures and it's a really good price. So as you guys probably know, things that are super popular in the fishing industry is swim baits. And right here, we have ourselves a multi-jointed in a really cool color. We also have this little bag right here, and it has little tiny glide baits in there. Check these out. These actually feel super solid. You get all the hooks, the swivels, and you get the eyes. Now, last but not least, when I think of viral items on Temu, like if I say, what is probably the most bought, the most looked at, the coolest, it has to be the fishing kits and what's inside this box right here. We have ourselves a full Baitcaster combo, and it's got line, it has tackle, it literally has everything. And it was only $47.96. I mean, look at the attention to detail on this rod. Look at the design. That is actually so cool. And of course, you can't forget our Baitcaster. Check this thing out. That is actually really, really sick. And the good thing about this is Baitcaster combos can be expensive, but if you go on Temu, they have some great prices, and these things are actually pretty solid. So we have a lot of viral items today that are super popular on the app, and we're going to test them out and see if we can't find some big fish. But one cool thing about this is we have the budget options of everything, which is why I love Temu, because not only do you pay a really good price, but the quality is actually pretty solid for what you get. So let's go ahead, grab some of our viral items and see if they work. Well, we have our fish trap right here. This thing actually looks very, very solid. All you got to do is really just pull this and it locks in, and it has a really good shape to it. I feel like this is a very nice fish trap. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to fill this up with some bait. The bait will float up in the top up here, and then the fish will swim through these little holes, and they'll pretty much get lost and not be able to find their way out. And I'm going to let them out later. I just want to see if this thing can catch them. And I feel like if we're going to be fishing all day, let's put this thing in the water first thing and see if we can't maybe catch a school of bait. All right, so we have made it to the most populated spot for bait fish. We have our fish trap, and I won't lie, I forgot bait. But I did find a honey bun inside of my truck. So this is going to be bait. Everybody likes honey buns, right? So I'm going to test it out real quick and make sure the fish like it. Oh yeah, that's going to get the job done. Let's fill up our trap. So this, oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. This is the most populated spot for bait fish. So we're gonna fill up our trap. I feel like we just put it all in there. The more the merrier, you know what I'm saying? Fish are about to be eating luxury. A honey bun? All right, we're just gonna give her a toss out here. There's a lot of bait. Oh, that was not supposed to happen. Is it supposed to go that way? It might actually go that way. I don't even know. It shouldn't matter, right? They should go in. I feel like that's a good spot. I like it. All right, we have a piece that didn't quite make it in the trap, so I'm gonna throw it out there just to bait them in, give them that taste, and then they're gonna be like, oh, I had a little bit, now I gotta get the other bit. Okay, our fish trap has been set. I actually think I saw one swim in there, so we're gonna leave that. We'll check it later, but I think that thing's gonna work because who can resist a honey bun, right? But what I'm most excited about, our pocket rod. This packaging actually looks pretty cool. So let's crack this thing open and let's pull this out because I'm probably going to catch my first fish on this bad boy right here. This thing looks sick. Look at this. Oh, we are ready now. Let me just tell you. Let's take this off. That'll allow us to pull the rod out, and then we can get this baby rigged up. Now, with these things right here, there's only one true way to get the rod out. Oh my God. This thing actually is solid. Like, I think it's like a heavy duty filling one, and look how long it is. It's not like one of the little short ones. This thing is sick. Okay, so we got to rig up our pocket rod. So we're gonna grab our line clippers right here so we can test them out. Look at them. Whoa, those are like heavy duty. And of course, we're gonna pick a lure out of our little fishing kit right here. Look at this. Look how many options there is. There's a bunch of stuff in there. I think we maybe start off with a lipless crankbait. I feel like that could be very solid, especially this time of the year. So let's try this one. It's got a nice rattle to it. All right, now we're gonna thread our line through every single eyelet. Let's crack open our lure. We are ready to test out our pocket rod. I'm excited for this thing. It's very heavy duty. This is honestly one of the nicer ones I've ever seen. And I feel like we're definitely gonna be able to catch a fish on this pretty easy. Ooh, I just saw a bass in front of me. That's a good sign. Let's get a test cast here. Let me actually, I think our drag is pretty tight. Yeah, okay. And it's basically just a little Zebco. So we just click our button, hold it down, and oh my God, I actually got some distance. Look at that. Let's go ahead and make a few more casts. Really get, oh, that was a horrible cast, okay. That was just learning curve. It's gonna take me a second to get a feel for it, but it's, oh, the distance is crazy. Wow. Oh, look at the distance. I'm impressed. I really am. Oh, I'm on. Oh my God, I have a fish. Oh, it's actually a good one. Oh my God, this is so crazy feeling. Oh my God. I actually don't know what pound test this is. I probably should stop cranking him like that. Oh, he's coming up. We got one on the pocket rod. Oh my God, that's so sick. That is so sick. Dude, this thing is crazy. Oh, this is sick. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Get up here. That's not even a bad fish on the pocket rod. Well, who would have thought the pocket rod would be that good? This thing is actually super impressive. It's very high quality. It actually is built pretty solid, makes good cast, and it reels them in. We also caught this fish on the crankbait, and it kept him pinned pretty good. He was jumping a lot, but hey, this pocket rod, I could see the hype. This thing is sick. All right, buddy, let's get you back. Thank you. There he goes. Well, we still have a lot of items to test out, but this thing was so cool. I think I'm gonna have to rip around a few more casts. All right, the pocket rod was sick, but we have a bunch of other items that we have to try out. So I think we take a step up and let's rig up our Baitcaster setup. I'm super excited for this because it looks very solid, and this thing is gonna catch us a big fish, I have a feeling. And we have so many lures laying on the truck bed that we have a lot of options of what we can throw. So let's go ahead, let's get this thing ready to go. All right, let's put together our rod first. This thing has a crazy design on it. It's actually very, very cool. Let's see if it can handle a big fish though, because we're about to catch one. Because I mean, look at the design, dude. I'm actually impressed. Okay, we have our Baitcaster right here. Let's go ahead and just slide that on there. This is a nice matching combo. Let's go ahead and crack open our little box of line. Ooh, we got some design on this thing. Check this out. We got some multicolored braid. So since our Baitcaster came with everything, rod, reel, line, lures, let's go ahead and let's get them ready. Okay, so we just put all of our line on our Baitcaster and now it is ready for a lure. And I feel like now is the perfect time to pull out the Christmas calendar and see what we have inside. Look at this, actually on the top there's some hooks, so that's always a good sign. 24 days of fishing joy. Fishing lure advent calendar. This is actually pretty sick. 13. It's actually the day I was born on. So let's see what we have in there. Ooh. Ooh. We have a little Ned rig. Look at that. All right, let's go for some bigger looking stuff because we want to find those lures. Let's see what 24's got. Ooh, jerkbait action. Dang, look at that color, man. That is very unique. Let's go 3. 3 looks pretty big too. Ooh, we have another jerkbait. Ooh, this one has a lot of potential. I might actually throw this one. Look at that. Woo. Well, as you guys can see, this is a very cool idea. There's a bunch of lures in here. I don't want to open every single thing because, you know, I don't want to destroy this thing. But we did pull out some really good ones, which are some jerkbaits, some little lipless crankbaits, and we also have our box full of lipless crankbaits right here. Buying lures in bulk is always the way to go on Temu. Ooh, look at this color. Dang, these actually look very good. You know, while I tie this up, I can't help but wonder how our fish trap is doing because it's been out there for a while
And if those fish have been smelling that honey bun, they're gonna be all over that thing. Okay, we have our bait caster right here. Now the first thing you wanna do is adjust the braking system because we do not want to backlash this thing. So I always like to just start off as tight as possible and work my way down. So I just want this thing very controlled right off the rip, and then we'll adjust it from there. So let's just give it a little, oh dude, it takes no time at all. It takes no time at all to get this thing ready to go. Oh yeah, we're good to go. Oh yeah, oh yeah. We are dialed. I mean, not only does our bait caster look good, but it feels good. I mean, we're making very consistent long casts, and that's exactly what you want with one of these things. Oh, we're on. There we go. Oh, God, I'm about to drop the rod. Oh, that was sick. Dude, he hammered the crank. Hammered it. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. That was so cool. Oh, yeah, he is stuck with that lipless. Come here, buddy. Get up here. I think it's time to bust these bad boys out. Oh, you see that? You see that? That's why you don't want to grab them. They are very dangerous. So let's test out our fish grippers. Look at that. You're not going to get spined. You're not going to get hooked. You can just hold your fish and get them off. This is actually very convenient. Look at that. Huh. Super cool. We got another one. Thank you, buddy. If you don't want to get hooked in the finger like me, you can just put these babies to use. This could be great too, because some of these fish have teeth, such as alligator gar and stuff. You could just kind of grab them with these and get your lure out, and very easy and simple. Oh, I was doing a test cast. Oh my God, that fish came after it super aggressively. Oh my God, that just scared the crap out of me. I was really not expecting there to be a fish. I was getting a test cast to make sure my braid was all stretched out. Oh my God. Okay, we might be onto something here. Oh my God, crushed it. That feels like a decent one. Whew. That fish hammered it. Wow. Come here, buddy. Oh, he just jumped and spit it. God, I thought I had him stuck pretty good. Whew. I shouldn't have let him jump. I was testing my luck. Man, did he hit that thing hard though. Oh, we're on. Crushed it. Crushed the crankbait. They love this thing. Come here, baby. Come here. Come here. Ooh, get up here. That is another fish that is going to get gripped. I don't play games when it comes to the tiny fish and the treble hooks. This fish gripper is kind of nice, I'm not going to lie. You get a very safe feeling knowing that this fish is not going to thrash around and put a hook in you. So let's get him back. Thanks, bud. Man, this bait caster, she's been getting the job done. I'm not going to lie. Been getting her done.
Well, our bait caster right here worked extremely well. It cast good. We didn't even backlash one time, which is very impressive. And it got the job done and yanked us in some nice fish, and we caught them on our lipless crankbait. Now, forget a rod. We don't need a rod. You know why? Because we have my arm. This bad boy right here, okay? I don't grow these puppies for nothing, all right? So, we have a wrist fishing reel. This is going to be interesting. I've actually seen these. I think you're actually supposed to have a slingshot with these. I didn't get a slingshot. All I have is these. So basically, we're just going to attach this to my wrist, buckle it in, tie up a lure to it, and try and catch a fish using only a reel and my arm. I really kind of feel like Spider-Man right now. Like, look at this. This thing's kind of cool. I'm actually excited for this. Okay, I've been seeing a bunch of bluegill up shallow, so I kind of want to throw something that might catch them. And I need something that I can kind of throw, like a good amount. Don't want anything with treble hooks. I mean, we're using our little fishing kit right here. It has everything in there. I feel like this could be a good idea.
or it'll be a terrible idea. Well, I'd be lying if I said that this was not a little scary. This is gonna be very interesting. But maybe it'll actually work and it'll look really cool. Now we're ready. Look at this. I'm about to be the coolest person to ever catch a fish on something like this. I feel like it's probably been done before, but not the way I'm about to do it, because there is a good chance someone or something is about to get injured, and that's probably gonna be me. So let's see what I can do. Kind of awkward because of how the handle is. I'm sure you could probably change it. Let's just kind of, wow. That was not where that was supposed to go. Yeah, I feel like you definitely should have something to throw it out there on. Okay, we're getting better. We're getting better. Slowly but surely. Oh, I'm gonna catch one. I have a great feeling about this. I at least look cool, right? Like, I have to. Like, who's doing it like this? Gotta get a little motion there. Oh, I got a follower. Oh, no way. No way. No way. Okay, this is so strange. Okay, baby, let's get us a fish. Ooh, look at that cast. Yeah, getting the hang of it. Oh, I got a follower. Oh, I'm on. Oh my God, I'm on. I have a bass. How do I do this? Oh, this is crazy. This is insane. Oh my God, that is insane. We did it. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I caught a fish with my own arm. No rod needed. That's crazy. Oh, you already know the slingshot Spider-Man reel. Oh man, I'm gonna have to keep throwing this thing. This is so cool. You know, I was just sitting there and I was like, and then boom, he ate it. That was crazy. This is one of the craziest things I think I've ever done, catching a fish with a wrist reel. Very interesting, but this thing is super cool. I'm having a lot of fun with this. All right, let's get him back. Thanks, buddy. Whoop. And he's off. Oh, he did a little flip for us. You know, I won't lie, at first I had absolutely no faith in this, but once I started throwing it more, I was like, this could work. I actually am getting the hang of it. Go, baby, let's go. Bah. Bah. Oh, that was not the greatest cast in the world. Bah. Oh, that was my best cast yet. I'm definitely catching one here. Oh, he's on it. Oh, we're on. We're on. We're hooked up. We're hooked up. We got a bluegill. This is crazy. What the heck? What the heck? Look at this. We got one. Well, what a gorgeous fish on our Spider-Man reel. This thing is sick. The wrist rocket, that's what I'm gonna call it. This has actually been the most fun thing I've used all day. It's a little challenging, a little hard to get the hang of. Definitely think you need that slingshot, but throwing it is just as fun. And it's real to send some fish. Thanks, buddy. Whoop. And he's off. This is crazy, dude. I can't believe it. We caught two multi-species on the wrist rocket. We caught a bass and we caught a bluegill. Heck yeah, I knew these bad boys could bring them in. So we've had the fish trap out since I started fishing this morning, and it's about lunchtime now. So let's see how many fish we caught. Look how many fish we have. Oh my God. What the heck? Look at all of our fish. Oh, we have a turtle. Oh, he's coming out. Oh, look at this guy. We caught a turtle. He's gone. We got a little bluegill that fell out. Let's get him back. Grow the bluegill population. Oh, see you, buddy. I mean, look how many we caught. Some big ones too. All right, let's see if I can get them out of here. Okay, there we go. Shake them out because we're not using them, so we don't really need them. That's a big bluegill. See you, buddy. Make sure I get them all and they can have the honey bun since they liked it so much. This thing worked like a charm. Well, let me just tell you guys, this wrist rocket was one of my favorite items that we had. I think this and the pocket rod were my personal favorites. And I had a ton of fun. I'm not even gonna lie. We still have a bunch of stuff left over, like these glide baits. They look really, really good. But I hate snap swivels and you have to put them on. So maybe another day. But we fish with lures out of our fishing kit. We fish with them out of our advent calendar. And we just got to have a fun day of catching fish on some viral Temu products. That's what I think is really cool about Temu, because all of my fishing gear is super expensive and your average person is not going to go out and buy a $600 baitcaster. So it is fun to take a step back and use some cheaper items and you can still have just as much fun. I mean, the pocket rod, the wrist rocket, catching fish on those was
a blast. I mean, it was a lot of fun. They worked really good. And Temu just has really cool stuff. So whether you're just looking to have some fun like I am, or you're on a budget to catch some fish, that is definitely the place to go and check out. And they were kind enough to hook you guys up with a discount. And all you got to do is go to the link down below in the description and use code DUY2656. And that right there will get you guys a coupon bundle so you can go buy some stuff that I did, or buy your own fishing gear and have some fun with. But huge shout out to Temu for sponsoring today's video. I had a blast trying out all these viral fishing items, and they all worked extremely well, and we caught fish on them. So I'm about to get out here. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like and a comment. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.